to our LakePoint Kids online family experience. I'm Miss Rachel, and let me wish you a happy December. I am so excited for Christmas, and my guess is that you are too. So seeing as there's only a few weeks left, I've got to get busy. Today is gift wrapping day, and I'm just about done. But now comes the really hard part, hiding all these gifts. See, there are people in my family who are a little bit sneaky, and so I have to hide the gifts really well. I've used lots of different hiding spots over the years. Inside my piano bench, the top shelf of my closet, in my nightstand, in a puzzle box, stuck between stacks of bed sheets, inside a giant soup pot, and once even behind the shower curtain of a basement bathroom we never used. But it's not just hiding the gifts, it's remembering where I hid them. This last Christmas, I lost 3 gifts. And I found them eventually, but not for a while, so I had to go out and buy more gifts to replace the ones I lost. So I need to give this some thought. How can I remember where I hide everything? Wait, did I hear somebody say make a list? That's a great idea. But where should I put the list where I'll see it, but no one else will? This is starting to get a little complicated, friends, and to be honest, my brain is starting to hurt, although maybe my Santa hat is just a bit too tight. Perhaps I need a bit of a break. I know. Let's look at what our new theme of the month is. Christmas is celebrating Jesus, God's greatest gift. I'll count to 3 and we'll say it together. 1, 2, 3. Christmas is celebrating Jesus, God's greatest gift. Maybe you've never looked at Christmas this way before. Maybe to you it's always been about reindeer and candy canes and gifts, like gifts that come in a box from a store, like this one right here. The true meaning of Christmas is about a gift, but it's not one of these. It's a gift from heaven, sent from God to every single person. Check out our verse of the month. A child will be born to us. A son will be given to us. Isaiah 9, verse 6a, Nerve. That's it, friends. The best gift ever, hands down. It has the power to influence your life in every single way if you accept that free gift that God gives you of His Son, Jesus. And with that gift comes love, forgiveness, peace, joy, hope, grace, and a whole bunch of other great stuff. So, if you're at home today, try saying the verse while pretending to figure skate, pretending to shoot a hockey puck, and pretending to make a snow angel. If you're at LakePoint Kids on site with us, and turn your attention to the stage. So Christmas, what is it again? Well, Christmas is celebrating Jesus, God's greatest gift. And our bottom line, or our focus point of today is, you can have hope because God is faithful. Let's say it together. 1, 2, 3. You can have hope because God is faithful. I think I figured it out, friends. I can keep my list of hiding spots taped to the bottom of the laundry detergent container. See? No one else ever touches it, and I use it all the time. I'm gonna do that now while you guys check out what John and Brandon are up to today.
Hey everybody, I'm Brandon.
I'm John, and welcome to the So-and-So Show.
I, for one, could not be more excited that it's finally December, and as you can see all around us, Christmas has arrived at the So-and-So Show.
Yeah, we both love Christmas so much, we like to get ready ahead of time. Decorations are up, cookies are made, Christmas feast is cooked.
Whoa, we've still got like 4 weeks to go. You can't make a feast that early.
Why not?
Because it will go bad.
We didn't seem to mind last year.
That was mold on the bread pudding? You said it was puffed blueberry topping.
And of course, one of the best things to prepare ahead of time is Christmas presents!
Oh yeah, now that I can get on board with. I bought your present last week.
Oh, I bought your present last month.
Oh, really? I'm surprised I haven't found it yet.
Oh, it's hidden really good this year.
It's behind the painting, isn't it?
Okay, now it's hidden in a really hard place that you'll never find it. Yeah, please don't go looking for it. Please, no, it ruins my fun. You promise?
Okay, fine.
You promise?
You know what? I just remembered I need to go pick up some candy canes from the store. So, hey, didn't you tell me you needed to get more Christmas lights?
Yeah.
Great! That's great. You do that. I'll get the candy canes. And then we'll meet back here. Sound good?
Uh-huh.
All right.
Sure, I'm here.
We're leaving.
Yep, I'm gonna go.
Together. All right. Goodbye.
Bye.
Every year, Brandon finds my gift for him early, but not this year. Oh, no. I'm prepared. You see, I was watching this Christmas movie the other night, Home Alone. Yeah, maybe you've heard of it. Gave me an idea. If I can't trust Brandon not to look for his present, then I'll just have to prevent him in other ways from finding it. I might have to set a few traps. Nothing too dangerous, but... Well, I guess I should go get more Christmas lights. Oh boy, can't wait to get those lights.
He'll never even know. Oh, dear Jonathan, where doth my present be hid?
So, I guess you didn't buy any candy canes? It's Bible story time.
Today, we're in the Old Testament, the book of Isaiah.
God had a plan to bless the whole world through one family, the Israelites.
But God's people kept turning away from God. It seemed every good king who led the people to follow God's laws
Was followed by a foolish king who led them to do wrong, terrible things.
But God did not leave them alone. Even in this time of trouble, God spoke to the people through prophets who recorded and shared God's words,
Two of these prophets were named Isaiah and Micah.
which is where our story starts.
Take it away.
Hey everyone, I'm Erica. As we've heard, Isaiah lived during a difficult time for God's people. The Assyrians were threatening the northern nation of Israel, and the nation of Judah was in danger too. It seemed like there was no hope for God's people, but in the midst of that darkness, God spoke to a prophet named Isaiah.
Who will I send?
Here I am. Send me.
Isaiah spent his whole life sharing God's words during the reign of 4 different kings. Isaiah's name even means, "The Lord is salvation." Some of the things that he spoke were warnings and challenges, but often Isaiah shared words of hope. He spoke and wrote about the time when God would send a rescuer to make everything right.
A child will be born to us. A son will be given to us. He will rule over us, and he will be called Wonderful Advisor, and mighty God. He will also be called Father who lives forever, and the Prince who brings peace.
Through Isaiah, God was promising to send a child who would become a mighty ruler, a king who would be a wonderful advisor, able to help us make wise decisions, also the very best kind of father, one who always loves and protects us. This ruler would also be a prince who brings peace, and not just the kind that ends wars, but peace between people, between family members and neighbors, and people from totally different backgrounds. Peace between us and God. Isaiah added this:
There will be no limit to how great his authority is. The peace he brings will never end. It will last forever. The Lord's great love will make sure that happens. He rules over all.
God's love for us is so great that this amazing king will rule over us forever. It's incredible news. But you can bet God's people were full of questions. How on earth would they know when this king arrives? God gave Isaiah some answers.
The Lord himself will give you a sign. The virgin is going to have a baby. She will give birth to a son, and he will be called Emmanuel. He will still be very young when he can decide between right and wrong.
God promised that this king would be born to a young woman and would be named Emmanuel. That means God is with us. God would come to live with us in the form of a person. It was a mind-blowing promise. And God didn't just tell one person about this plan. God spoke to many prophets about it. One of them, a man named Micah, lived around the same time as Isaiah. He came from a small town, but God gave him a message for everyone.
Listen to me, all you nations.
Micah cared deeply about God's heart for justice, for those who were hurting and overlooked. He also spoke of the one God would send to restore everything.
Bethlehem, you might not be an important town in the nation of Judah. Out of you will come from me a ruler over Israel. His family line goes back to the early years of your nation. It goes all the way back to days of long ago.
Even in the midst of a dark time, God's rescue plan was underway. God would send a king to be born as a baby in the little town of Bethlehem. That king would be filled with wisdom, would love and protect, and would bring peace between people and God. And even more, that king will reign and live forever. It's a message that brought hope to God's people in Isaiah's time and can bring hope to us today. The end.
See ya. You know, even though we aren't still waiting for Jesus to be born, it's a good reminder that God is faithful.
Absolutely. I know there are things that I'm waiting for, and because God is faithful, I can have hope while I wait.
Yeah, you know what? You make me want to ask you more, but instead, I'll ask everyone.
All right.
Reveal the question! What are you hoping for?
Yeah, could be anything from hoping to make a new friend at school to hoping to do a good job on an upcoming test.
Or hoping people like the Christmas gifts you bought for them and that they don't find them early.
Yeah. Whatever you're hoping for, remember God is faithful and is always with you.
Share with each other and have a wonderful start to this Christmas season.
I'm Brandon.
I'm John, and this was the So-and-So Show!
Yay!
Woo! Merry Christmas. Oh, yeah.
God fulfilled those prophecies from Isaiah and Micah and like 300 other prophecies we didn't even have time to talk about today. He fulfilled them all when he sent Jesus. The story of Christmas shows us that God is faithful to keep every single promise. And that means no matter what you are facing, you can have hope and hang on to his promises too. Promises like He will never leave you, that He will love you always, no matter what, and that no sin is too big for Him to forgive. So no matter what you're facing, a broken arm, a sick grandparent, a new school, you can have hope that God will be faithful in keeping His promises. And here's a promise that's still to come one day, that God will make everything right in the world. We don't see it yet, but we will. It's kind of like Christmas presents. You know they're coming, but you have to wait to get them. So this year, try looking at Christmas a little differently and celebrate Jesus, God's greatest gift. It's time to bring it home now with your small group time, so along with your parent, listen to today's instructions. First, share some of the things you are hoping for, things that come from this world and things that come from God. How will these things affect or influence your life? Press pause, enjoy discussion, and then come back for the second set of instructions. Next, get out your craft supplies and make a new ornament for your Christmas tree. Write the word hope on it somewhere so you can remember what we talked about today. Parents, now's the time to either scan the QR code on the screen or head over to the LakePoint app to fill out our online connection card. Signing our guest book lets us know who is watching and helps us stay connected to you. It also allows you to sign up for our latest LakePoint initiatives and opportunities. So kids, while your parents are busy doing that, why don't you see if you can think of clever spots to hide your Christmas gifts? Just a reminder that you can go back and watch your favorite LakePoint Kids online family experiences on our YouTube channel or on our LakePoint app in the Family Resources section. Thanks for tuning in today, friends. I'll see you again next week. Same time, same place. Remember, you can have hope because God is faithful.